So they probably got a special tool for something like this, but I'm one of those guys who like to save money and not spend money and do it the right way. I just put a wrench on there, stuck it in between the bushing, pried hard, and that little thing pops right out. That's the gear linkage for our transmission. And I also, I put all the bolts and all the crap in that bucket there. I'm the guru of knowing where all the bolts go, but once in a while I like to keep some of the bolts here, so I know that nut will go with the master cylinder. Now it might be okay that you use a different nut, and the suspension pieces, the steering column, that's got that nut. I just put that with that. Makes it easier to find. If you can bag your stuff and say where you got it, like if you got it off the frame rail or you got it off the engine, that makes it go together easier. You'll spend less time looking and doing that. So I've been taking pictures of the operation of which I've taken this apart, and I started with the cover, the cab bolt, went to the steering column, went to the master cylinder, went to the linkage. Kind of work your way in and across. I'm going to crawl underneath there in a bit, and I'm going to take apart the cable linkage for the speedometer and the emergency brake. You want to keep that stuff with you. There's something also when I take this kind of stuff apart. I like to always look for what could be wrong. Look for things going bad. So, for an example, whoever had this before was probably having carburetor troubles, and it was moving weird and not running right, so they think, well, I'll throw a part at it. And I like those guys who throw parts at stuff, because this is a brand new carburetor, and this here problem right here where that's all eaten out, that's letting air into the carburetor and will cause it to run rough. My guess is that the guy or the person, got to do the gender equity neutral crap now, whoever put that on here didn't realize that being wrecked will let air in there and it won't cause it to run any better. Because I'm looking at some other ones, there's more of them on here where the hoses are all just cracked and brittle and wore out. And I think if they would have just changed the vacuum hoses, tuned up the carburetor, set the idle screws a little better, it would work. This here piece right here, exhaust gas recirculation, that's the early version emissions, where they thought if they can keep taking the stuff out of the exhaust and recirculating it back into the carburetor for a better burn and stuff. And as you can see, that's disconnected, and I won't have any emissions on this at all. It's going to just be a nice clean burn runner. If you keep them tuned up, you don't have to worry about that emissions on these old trucks. They just do what they do. The best thing to go forward would be to probably put fuel injection on it, but I'm on a budget, so hopefully $6,000, $7,000 is going to be the most I have in on this thing. Fade to black.